In a world driven by agreements and transactions, trust is paramount. We rely on intermediaries like banks, lawyers, and governments to facilitate and enforce these agreements. However, this reliance introduces inefficiencies, costs, and potential points of failure. What if we could automate trust, removing the need for intermediaries and creating a more efficient, transparent, and secure system? This is the promise of smart contracts. Smart contracts are revolutionizing the way we interact and transact in the digital world. They offer a new paradigm of trust, built on the solid foundation of blockchain technology. By automating agreements and ensuring their tamper-proof execution, smart contracts are transforming industries from finance to supply chain management and beyond. The potential impact of smart contracts is immense. They have the power to streamline processes, reduce costs, and increase transparency across a wide range of sectors. As we move towards a more digital and interconnected world, smart contracts will play an increasingly important role in shaping our future. Imagine an agreement that enforces itself without the need for lawyers, courts, or any third-party intervention. This is the essence of a smart contract. It is a self-executing contract with the terms of the agreement directly written into lines of code. These lines of code are stored and replicated on a decentralized blockchain network, making them tamper-proof and transparent. Once deployed on the blockchain, a smart contract acts like a computer program that automatically executes predefined actions when certain conditions are met. These conditions could be anything from a payment being made to a shipment reaching its destination. The beauty of this system lies in its automation and immutability. Let's consider a simple example. Alice wants to buy a digital artwork from Bob. They can use a smart contract to automate the transaction. The contract would hold Bob's artwork in escrow. Once Alice sends the agreed-upon payment, the contract automatically transfers ownership of the artwork to Alice. This eliminates the need for a trusted third party, like an online marketplace, to facilitate the transaction. To understand how smart contracts work, let's break down their life cycle into key stages. First, encoding. A smart contract starts as a set of rules and conditions written in code. This code defines the terms of the agreement, such as the parties involved, the actions to be performed, and the conditions that trigger those actions. Next, deployment. Once the code is written, it is deployed onto a blockchain network. This means the contract is stored across multiple computers on the network, making it highly resilient and resistant to censorship. Then trigger mechanisms. Smart contracts are event-driven. This means they remain dormant until a specific event or condition triggers their execution. These triggers can be external events, such as a payment being made, or internal events, like the passage of a certain amount of time. Following that, execution. When a triggering event occurs, the smart contract automatically executes the predefined actions according to the code. These actions could involve transferring funds, updating data on the blockchain, or triggering other smart contracts. Finally, record keeping. All transactions and actions performed by a smart contract are recorded on the blockchain. This creates a transparent and auditable trail, ensuring accountability and trust. This combination of automated execution, tamper-proof code, and transparent record keeping makes smart contracts a powerful tool for building trust and efficiency in various applications. Section 4. Real-world revolution, smart contracts in action. The potential applications of smart contracts span across numerous industries, revolutionizing traditional processes and creating new possibilities. In finance, smart contracts can automate complex financial instruments like loans, bonds, and derivatives. They can also streamline payments, reduce fraud, and increase transparency in cross-border transactions. When it comes to supply chain management, by tracking goods at every stage of the supply chain, smart contracts can enhance transparency, reduce counterfeiting, and optimize inventory management. For example, a smart contract can trigger a payment to a supplier automatically once a shipment reaches its destination. In real estate, smart contracts can simplify property transactions by automating the transfer of ownership, managing escrow payments, and reducing the need for intermediaries like real estate agents and lawyers. In healthcare, smart contracts can securely store and manage electronic health records, ensuring patient privacy while enabling secure data sharing between healthcare providers. For intellectual property, smart contracts can automate royalty payments to artists and creators, ensuring they receive fair compensation for their work. And in voting, smart contracts can create secure and transparent voting systems, reducing the risk of fraud and manipulation. These are just a few examples of how smart contracts are already transforming our world. As technology evolves, we can expect to see even more innovative applications emerge across various sectors. Section 5, Decentralized Finance, DeFi, reshaping finance with smart contracts. Decentralized finance, or DeFi, represents one of the most exciting applications of smart contracts. DeFi aims to create a more open, transparent, and accessible financial system by leveraging blockchain technology and smart contracts. At the heart of DeFi lies the concept of decentralized applications, or dApps, which are applications built on top of blockchain networks. These dApps utilize smart contracts to provide various financial services such as lending, borrowing, trading, and investing without the need for traditional financial intermediaries like banks. For instance, imagine a decentralized lending platform built on a blockchain. Users can deposit their cryptocurrency as collateral and borrow against it, all governed by smart contracts. The interest rates are determined algorithmically based on supply and demand, eliminating the need for a central authority to set rates. Section 6, the future of trust, challenges and opportunities. While smart contracts offer immense potential, it's crucial to acknowledge the challenges and risks associated with this nascent technology. Code vulnerability is a significant concern. Smart contracts are only as good as the code they are written with. Bugs or vulnerabilities in the code can be exploited, leading to financial losses or other unforeseen consequences. Regulatory uncertainty is another challenge. The regulatory landscape surrounding smart contracts and DeFi is still evolving, creating uncertainty for businesses and users alike. Scalability is also an issue. Blockchain networks, where smart contracts reside, often face scalability challenges, limiting the number of transactions they can process per second. User adoption is critical too. The widespread adoption of smart contracts requires overcoming technical complexities and educating users about the benefits and risks involved. Despite these challenges, the future of smart contracts remains bright. Ongoing research and development are focused on addressing these limitations, making them more secure, scalable, and user-friendly. As technology matures, we can expect to see wider adoption and integration of smart contracts into our daily lives. Smart contracts represent a fundamental shift in how we establish trust and execute agreements in the digital age. By automating trust, enhancing transparency, and reducing reliance on intermediaries, smart contracts have the potential to revolutionize industries, empower individuals, and shape the future of our digital world.